be effective with the lights, I think a person has to take responsibility for themselves and for where they are in their life. My name is Maria Fierro, and I recently moved to Houston, Texas from California, where I lived for about 30 years. I've had them for about 3 days, and they are just everything and more of what I expected. I've been aware of subtle energy. When I came across them, I just had to have them. I can feel the energy just permeating my body, and I just go into an absolute relaxed state, and I feel calmness and peace and a connection with the universe that I've never felt before. I just am so happy and calm now. You have my permission to use this for study and research purposes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I experienced my lights for the second time, and it's hard to describe what I felt. But I'm very peaceful, very calm, yet extremely alert and clear as to everything around me. And I feel like these were just like married up to me. And I don't know, last night we had a session, and I have that same feeling I did last night, where I feel like I'm a little kid again, and without any encumbrances. And I'm so thrilled to have found the lights. They say when the student is ready, the teacher appears. I got the lights for my personal growth and benefit, but anybody that would like to take responsibility and go on a journey that can only serve them to a higher purpose. So I'm not in it for the power. When I think of influence, I sometimes think of the word power, but it's not about that at all. It's about your own personal power and your own heart, and loving yourself first before you can love others and whatever you do in life. So that's kind of a simplified version of, I guess, where I'm headed down the path. But I just can't wait to do this again. So there you have it.
And from a spiritual perspective, how would you incline to feel the lights?
I call it divine providence, and about being one with that, because we're all part of the universe and part of that. And I think it is a tool to really short circuit the trials and tribulations that one has. And it's just so easy to be one with that. It's such a pure form of energy, and I can smell it, I can feel it, I can sense it, and I'm just happy to have it. I think this is just the greatest thing that I've come across. The mind has had its run. The heart, we need to have the heart, and to grow that. I'm not sure, Aaron. I don't know. It's just this awareness that I have. I feel like I'm going out into space without a spaceship. And I don't know where I'm going, if I'm going to land on Mars, Uranus, or I'm not going to even land. Is it going to be a star? There's other things out there that are so great. And I want to experience it now. I've broken out of the box, and I come from a very corporate, professional business area. And you cross the I's, and you dot the I's and cross the T's, and this is just not my background at all. So I'm here for the ride. One could not make a roller coaster this exciting. Somebody said to me one time that if you want it bad enough, you could hawk your socks. And I had to look at this. It's a substantial investment, but what is your health worth? Can we put a dollar on it? what is your state of mind worth? To me, we buy things without even plasma TVs or LCDs, computers, all this other thing, and they have a life cycle to them. But where can you get something that is doesn't run out? It's a gift to yourself that doesn't stop giving, in my opinion. And I mentioned to you last night this is the best Christmas I've ever had in October, you know, and I just said that I don't. All I have is today. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow or next week, but I want the most out of each day. And that's what these lights enable me to open up and create and be. And I don't regret it for 1 minute. And I had to pull the money together. I mean, it was not something that I had planned on getting. And I considered, and I could have waited a month or two or whatever. And I went, no, I'm worth it. My life, this is my life. And yeah, I wouldn't hesitate for 1 minute. And I did everything that I could to put it together, and I did it very quickly. I made that decision, and it was there. So, and we're going to continue to pay taxes every year. And I said, well, and who knows, there's no guarantee about anything. And I went, whatever I have, I'm going to enjoy to the fullest. And I'd rather do this than take a trip around the world, to be honest with you, because this is a trip of another nature. And you don't have to pack for it either. I'm getting kind of giddy right now. It's a side effect of the lights. It's like being a 4-year-old and eating chocolate pudding, and it's all over your face. It's just so freeing. It's just great. So I don't know where that came from, but enjoy is, and all I can say is enjoy, because you don't know when life's going to change. But no matter what life presents itself, I feel I can flow like the ocean with the ebb and the tide. And that says it all. So go enjoy your chocolate pudding and whatever else you can in life.
Get you a chocolate and a vanilla set of lights. Exactly.
They're phenomenal. And I recommend them highly. Because that is a serious note. But you know what? Money is money. You know, the world would have us say it's the worst times, economic times. You just go create it. You know, the government does it. They just want more money. They print it. So are we less powerful? No. So I say go create it. Get it and create. And flourish and prosper. That's what this is about for me, is flourishing and prosper to what God or that divine providence has given me on this earth. Because we're only here for a very short time in the whole millennium. And I say, you know, be a new star. Go for it. I just looked at it from, you can look at it from the intellectual self, which will have you say, oh no, you know, can't do that, got this, got that. Or you look at it from the big picture and say, what is it? What value is this to me in my whole life? You know, people buy a car and they'll drop a car, you know, and then they get in a wreck and it's destroyed. And they have to replace it, you know. And this is something that is just, I'm taking my lights wherever I go. And nobody can have them. I think somebody said they can share them. I can share them, but they can't have them. And the best part is they're mine. Thank you, Erin, for everything you have done. This is phenomenal, and I appreciate it so much. And to Nicholas Tesla, my hat's off to you. And to the creators of this system.